Hey guys, it's Nick the Booksmith. Welcome back, welcome back. So I thought we could move along and do a little bit more on the inside of the LAPBOOK. And I think I'm going to work on this side today. At the end of the last video, I had glued a magnet underneath this strap here in the seam. And I think it's going to be going over here. I do, and then the magnet will go underneath this area here. Take a piece of masking tape, and I'm going to put the magnet somewhere around the center, and then some glossy accents, just because I want the magnet to stick to the paper well without being too bulky. See, so that tape should hold it until, I can't even tell if that's in focus or not, but that tape should hold it until that glue is dry. I have this piece of felt here just to kind of protect the book cover a little bit. This will get attached to the inside of this door here. I'll just use some of the Fabri-Tac. And now I have this little ledger folder. This is just one of the kits in my store. But what I've decided to do is I'm going to just snug this underneath this edge. I'm going to leave part of it open to be able to slide things in, but this will be like a little extra folder that will come out from this direction. So I need to add glue to this side, and this side is all glue or tape. Most certainly it will be tape. This slide under here about there. I'll just press that down. There we go. So it's got a extra pocket in here, and this is a pocket that was already on it. And then of course we still have this slip pocket back here. And then, is this dry? And then that will close everything together and keep that snug without falling apart when you open and close it. All right. So then on the inside of this, I wanted to add a little bit of a textile element. And I have this really gorgeous tapestry. I've got some scraps of this left over. And I had a couple like this size. And what I was thinking, I'm going to line the back with this. And then I took another one, same thing, and I folded it up because I thought what I might do is make some little pockets down here. Maybe sew the sides together and then maybe a couple of sewing lines through the middle to make some little compartments. Does that sound like a plan? Pin this back together. So if that's like that, and I've got some this gray weathered cloth. Maybe this could be another little skinny pocket. I have a couple of skinny things that could go in a skinny pocket. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. I think this goes here, and then I'm going to sew this, and it will go at the bottom since this isn't long enough to cover this anyway. This can go at the bottom and we can pretend like it was long enough. This could be the section where the tools go. I'll show you that in a second. Okay, let me glue this part down. And maybe I'll just use this Fabra stuff again. I think that'll work. I wanted to use maybe some fabric because that way it will fold around this little strap and hold this in pretty well. So this one, I'm going to sew those together, the sides, and then maybe a compartment or two through the center. And then I'm going to figure out something for a closure. I have some little Velcro dots somewhere, but I could also use buttons, I suppose, or even a pin. I have some cool retro looking pins that could go there. I don't know how long I want to make it. Maybe that long, and then have it fold over, and then seam this under this way or that way. So maybe that could go there. And then I found in my stash, I found this little leather thing that I had crafted, and it was to hold a pen in another project that I ended up not using. I mean, basically it's just two pieces of leather and the top one is bent and curved, and then it was sewn down while it was curved like that. Perhaps the pen could go in here as well. Maybe the pen should go on this side. I don't know. What do you guys think? So if the pen went here, it's got this little strap in the way. That's why I was thinking maybe the pen should go over here, and then whatever else can go in here. And I have this long tail top thingy, whatever, up here. So potentially it could even fold over and around, I don't know, have something going through here like a brad, or just for interest, just to make it different. So I will consider that as well. So I'm going to go sew the sides down on this, and then I'm also going to sew the sides on this and make a pocket out of this thing. All right, I will think about closures at some point. But as you can see, I separated these two so that it would be two separate little pouch pockets. So this, oops, I keep doing that. This will go here, and then this one, as messily as it is sewn, but doesn't matter, will go probably about here. And then this thing to hold the pen writing utensil may go here, and then have it fold over and attach on the other side as well. Let's see. So this should be able to fit a pen like that. This folds over like this. Then if I put the pen over on this side, it will miss this whole area and it'll sit down right in here. So I think I will do that. Have this sitting just right about there. And then the top of it can peek out the top. I don't care. All right, so this will get, I'm just going to glue it down with some Fabra whatever, and I'm going to glue on the stitch line. I'm not going to put any glue where the flap starts, where the fold over will start. The flap top, the lid. Don't remember where I got this tapestry fabric. I don't know if it's even still available because I don't remember where I got it. But the reason why I got it is because it was very, very, very much like a Ralph Lauren textile that I was drooling over and didn't want to spend $400 a yard for. Yeah, $400 a yard. A yard. I think this one was, I mean, it still wasn't cheap by any means, but I think it was like $30 a yard or $27, something like that. So much, much, much more affordable than $400 a yard fabric. That's crazy. But I must say, Ralph Lauren has some exquisite textiles indeed. Okay, so there is this little double pouch packety thing down here, and then this thing will go in this area-ish-esque. Come on, glue. By gluing over the little stitch lines, then maybe that will ensure that they won't come undone. Like Weezer's sweater. Put the lid back on this. It's goopy enough already. So for this little pen, can go about here. I think the crocodile would probably do it. Shall we attempt? I know there's going to be some folks out there that are like, why didn't you put the hole in the thing before you glue? Well, I will tell you why. I never know what I'm going to be doing. And I realize that that is a very poor excuse. But it is what it is, my friends. Put this over here for a second. So if this is like in this direction, then I want the hole to be, I'm going to go ahead and mark it with a pen or a pencil, a pencil. I realize I can be much more efficient if I would plan things out. And I did to some extent. I really did, I promise. So if it's about there. There we go. Ta-da! This can go here and through here, and I'll open the little brad, little leg thingies on this side, and this can fold over and glue down over the top of that, and then those little legs will be trapped on the inside like that. I'm going to put, because I do love this glue, I'm going to put some glue down this. It is goopy stuff, man. I don't have any more acetone. I don't paint my nails or anything, so the only time I remember to buy acetone is when I run out for my glue thinner. That hits the magnet, so that will stay closed. And then what I would like to do is in the spine, because there is lots of room in the spine because there's no text block,